My next guest is going to be making his UFC debut this Saturday, UFC Seattle, taking on Ruziboev. It is Eric McConico joining me here on the program. Eric, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
I bet. Congrats on getting this opportunity. Tell me how this all came together.
Thank you, man. I was actually getting ready for a fight on Valentine's Day, out in Vegas called Tough Enough. And I was getting to my last day. It was Wednesday night, getting ready for my weight cut, and I got a phone call from Jason. And I thought he was just calling me to tell me, like, support you, see you at the fights, just do a good job, like he always kind of does. And he's like, hey, man, where's your weight at? And I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm at 193, 195. He's all like, I think I got you in. So, like, at first I thought he was talking about this weekend. So I was all like, oh, man, I'm about to fight on the same card as Jared and Jose. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
man, this is crazy. Like, oh, man, yeah. It was like, no, it's for next weekend. You think you can make weight? I was like, yes, I can make weight. And that's how it went, man. And,
Cool.
first person I told was my wife. And I told her first, man, she's been my shadow, and she done been through all this whole journey with me, man. So
I know it's been kind of a whirlwind with everything going on. Was this something you were expecting? Did you feel like you were close, like with your record and everything, or was it a surprise when you got the news?
yeah, I was surprised. This is a lottery ticket. You know what I mean? It's a very, it's a lottery ticket, and like I was telling the last guy, I just kept showing up. Everybody around me kept telling me, "Hey, man, it's gonna be your time soon. It's gonna be your time soon." And I was like, "Thank you," and I just kept showing up to fights. And if I would not got the call after this fight, I still would have showed up to the next fight, And but I'm very grateful. I'm very happy, excited, and grateful that they called me and they asked me, and yeah, man, they gave me this opportunity. So yes.
Yeah. And the timing kind of worked out too. You were already preparing for a fight. Obviously, it's not perfect. It would have been nice to have a full camp, but at least it was like right around the same ballpark, which is great. I referenced it there. Big week for the MMA lab last weekend. Jose getting his quick win. Jared Cannonier, people counting him out. He still got it at 40, knocking people out. How much does that do you feed off that? Because I know the MMA lab, anyone I ever talked to there, it's like a family. It's like if someone wins, it really radiates with the rest of the team. So how much is that on your mind going into the fight?
Great energy, man. 100%. The energy at the lab is so great, man. It's positive energy, and everybody has dreams, and everybody wants those dreams, and everybody wants to conquer those dreams. Everybody's in it. You got guys from working 9 to 5s. You got all these different things going on, mentals going on, but everybody has that same goal of like wanting to be the best, and you got to surround yourself around that. You are who you're around.
So you're taking on Ruziboev, like I mentioned there. He was fighting at welterweight. He's moved back up. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
What I know about him, I mean, I've been looking at him already because I was already looking at him, and not for fighting purposes, but just looking at him, and because I like to look at everybody. But he's dangerous, man. He's experienced. He's dangerous. I know he has a piston of a right hand and all that, but I'm just gonna go in there and be a martial artist with him.
Yeah, simple as that. Take me through camp a bit. Like I said, you were already prepping for a fight. So who've been some of the main guys helping you get ready for your last fight and kind of leading into this one?
Man, my main guys are Bruce Xavier. He's coming up. Dwight Grant, Trayshawn Gore.
Oh, nice. I didn't know Trayshawn was there. That's great. Okay, cool. He's
He
a
just
good
moved.
look.
His last camp was out here, and I think now he's full time here now.
Oh, amazing. Okay, great. You guys got quite the stable there now, because I know Julian Marquez is there now too. You mentioned Dwight Grant. So that's because I know when you think of the lab, you think of kind of the lighter weights, right? But that's good. You guys have got a couple bigger bodies in there too.
Yeah, man. I get rounds in with Julian. Like that dude's really good experience, bro. And Alec Lorenz, and Jared Cannonier. I mean, all the same guys. We all get our rounds in.
Yeah. And what's the mood like too? Because Dwight's a character. I've talked to him a bunch of times. He's a good dude. Jared, obviously Julian as well. I'm sure that it's all business in the gym, right? I know you guys are very structured and kind of no one misses a day type thing. But it's also good to have characters in the gym too. It probably makes it a fun environment to compete in.
Yeah, we all talk about anime, so yeah.
There you go. Exactly. You got that in common. That's good. I know Dwight's an encyclopedia with that stuff. What about the weight? You said you're going to make weight. How's everything going? Unless you got a good poker face, seems like everything's going well.
No, I'm good, man. My weight's good.
Hmm.
I'm going to make weight. Like I said, I was getting ready. I was pretty low. I was pretty low before, and because I was getting ready for a fight last Friday. I just stayed maintained, just maintain it.
Okay.
Got a little bit heavy just for your body goes through, so you want your body to feel a little better,
Mhm.
before you drop again.
Okay. Well, there we go. Everything's on point. And first time going to Seattle, or have you been there before?
No, I've never fought in Seattle. I fought in Tacoma, Washington before.
Oh, okay. Close enough. Kind
That's
kind of
about it.
close, right? So,
Yeah. A lot of my amateur and my beginning of my pro career was in the P Northwest.
Pacific Northwest.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Pacific Northwest. So I've been in that area. We're very familiar with that area.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's good. Who's going to be making the trip with you for your corner?
Um, John Crouch, Rob Emerson, Alec Lorenz, and Cannonier should be up there too.
No way. Oh, that'll be good. Because I mean, what a guy wins a main event and he's going to come out and support his teammates. That I think that again shows the level of where the team's at right now. You guys support each other, no matter if he's knocking dudes out the weekend before, right?
Yeah, man, he's definitely helped me a lot through training, just in general with life.
Yeah, he's a really, really good dude. That's awesome.
It
How's this fight?
is.
How's this fight playing out? How do you see it unfolding on Saturday?
Um, like I said, like I told the last guy, man, I need that 50 G's, man. So that's how I'm going to be fighting.
Okay, there we go. I don't think this is going to the scorecards though.
Who knows? His last fight did.
Have you had any like with the fact that you got this news and everything? Have you been able to kind of soak in the fact that you're like now a UFC fighter? Is that something you'll probably get to soak it all in after the fight because it's all business right now?
100%. So, I mean, me and my wife had some shared some words with each other, and other than that, I'm still like, I'm still kind of, floating and kind of like business, and I got to fight, and maybe all that will rush to me after the fight.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, definitely business.
That's great. And not looking past Saturday, but what are sort of your goals for the UFC? Is it just keeping active? Is it, take it fight to fight? Because, this sort of changes everything for you now that you're in the best organization in the world.
100%. Stay active. Stay doing what I've been doing, showing up.
Yeah. Simple as that. You're a family man, so I'm sure that takes up a lot of your downtime. Any other hobbies outside of fighting that you get up to?
Um, I'll gaming sometimes,
Okay.
and probably since now that probably gonna be opening up a lot more hobbies.
For
but
sure. For sure. Yeah. I got.
but
Yeah.
all my hobby is just my kids and my family, man. I'd go to the gym, was going to work, and now just with my family. So
Cool. Will you be gaming during fight week, or is that you just do your own thing on fight week, no gaming?
I think not this time. Like I said, this is still new.
Mhm.
I think it's just I'm gonna be real focused
Yeah.
and locked in.
There we go. Cool. Eric, thanks for doing this, man. We're looking forward to it. UFC Seattle.
Thank you.
Oh no, my pleasure. Hey, happy to talk to you. I know fight
Yeah,
week
dude.
interviews are tough sometimes because you got a lot going on, medicals, travel, all that stuff. So I appreciate you making time, man. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
I just want to, like I said, thank my team, man. Thank everybody that was in my journey that got me to where I'm at now, man. I don't have any sponsors yet, but if you're watching this and you want to sponsor me, you can please DM me and we can have a discussion.